I believe we have thoroughly explored the city, both on land and at sea. It is an amphibious car, and we had a wonderful time listening to the narrator provide historical context for each city landmark we passed. The Klook voucher must be redeemed for the actual ticket to the attraction. Big Bus and DUCKtours host to a variety of tourist spots. We really enjoyed our visit, especially when our duck went to the river. Singapore DUCKtours amphibious duck boat was an exciting and signature activity. It included sea tour and road tour for Singapore famous attractions. It was also worth participating and difficult to forget for everyone. I highly recommend this activity to any tourist to Singapore. Highly recommended. A fun way to explore Singapore by water and by land in the duck, especially with the kids. Super easy to redeem, and the tour is on time. The tour leader explains us the history of different places in Singapore in both English and Chinese. It was a really fun activity. The guide and our driver are very friendly. It was an informative activity to do in Singapore. We really love the chance we got to see merlion so up close. This was such a fun experience. Starstruck emoji. My husband and I enjoyed it very much. The captain was great and the tour guide was engaging, and the stuff that she mentioned were interesting and informative. It was a fun experience. The weather wasn't great, but the view was nice. The tour guide is informative too. Would be better if the journey could be longer. The duck tour was a good way to see Singapore's famous landmarks in two different ways, land and water. The tour guide was entertaining and made sure to highlight the popular and historical landmarks we passed. Would recommend it to anyone at least once when in SG. I recently booked the original Singapore duck tours through Klook. The process was very easy and convenient. I have booked tours through Klook in the past and have always found the tour companies affiliated with Klook to be very professional and the tour guides very informative, knowledgeable and friendly. I have no hesitation in recommending Klook. Show your voucher to get tickets at Tower 2 Suntec City. At first I didn't think the tour would be very interesting. I'm just going to take my grandchild on an amphibious vehicle. But the guides lecture it makes the tour much more interesting. Recommend going when the sun is not strong. The first round was reserved at 10:30 a.m. The sun was very strong, almost burning one area. You should bring a hat and shade. Exciting as the car entered the water spread out and was very satisfying, unlike when going up, which was very smooth. If it doesn't rain, you don't have to worry about getting wet throughout the journey.